Rawmen Center with Monalo.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Rawmen Podcast. This is our segment, Raw and Center. So today we have a very special music artist named Monalo. Now, Monalo is a friend of mine that I met, actually the very first artist that I met on my TikTok lives, where I ask artists, independent artists primarily, to show me their music. And that way I can give them a listen and possibly a platform to be able to spread their music to other people. Monalo was the very first artist to come up and say, hey, can you listen to my song? And if I'm correct, it was The Moonlight. So I'm really excited today. This is my first time, our first time,
yeah.
Talking directly to Monalo live and not in person, but through video.
The power of technology. But anyways, how you doing, Monalo? How are we doing today?
I think I'm doing fine. I hope so. I feel like that the day has gone very well. And I'm probably not going to get any sleep tonight, but that's okay.
Hey, we never get sleep. The sleep is for what? The weak.
But yeah, Monalo. So we actually had a couple of questions that we wanted to ask you. So first and foremost, Monalo, what's your name?
My actual name?
If you're allowed to say it, but
yeah,
maybe.
The funny thing is with my music, when the area where it says writers and stuff, you're supposed to put your full legal name, or at least just your legal name, the first two.
I saw that.
I made it Monalo MP3.
Yeah,
I saw that
because I felt like I don't want people in my personal life, that like friends and stuff that I haven't told yet for a reason, to come towards it.
Man, that's awesome. And Monalo, so when you first came into the live, so I broadcast live on TikTok. You guys can find me under at Creative Moi Moi on TikTok. And yeah, and Monalo was the first artist to come up and say, dude, can you listen to my song? And it was The Moonlight on YouTube. And I still remember that interaction to this day, where I told you, hey man, I like it. The volume seems a little off. And then he literally said, give me a couple of minutes. Came back into my life. He's like, here's a new link, the Moonlight refurbished version. And
I think it was unlisted too. I think I just had it unlisted at the moment because I wanted to release it officially the next day.
And dude, that was really cool. Just immediately how you like took what I had said, and I always try and be constructive with my criticism, and you turned that around. And since then, how many tracks have you now released? Because I think that was the first one that you had, right?
I think I'll have to calm down. So I have done The Moonlight, which was actually originally called Underneath the Moonlight.
Right.
That's and I think I actually forgot to put Underneath, so now it's just The Moonlight.
I like that.
Then there was All Alone. Then there was Wake Up.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was the But Maybe EP, which had 3 songs. Broken Wounds. It had Acceptance Stage and
Love Hate,
yeah.
Yep.
And then the 2 new ones are Fast Lane and
it's your own music. He's like, what?
Waiting for Love.
Yeah, I forgot the other one.
The thing is that like it's been awesome, because even then when you and I spoke, that song was only on YouTube. You didn't have anything on Spotify yet. And I remember telling you, bro, like, if you can get this on Spotify, this is where I listen to music. I would have your song on rotation. And then the very next thing that you did is put it on Spotify. Now you've created this like really awesome discography, this catalog of music on Spotify. And one thing that I do want to mention is like, I really dig your aesthetic, and I like how you've been releasing singles and EPs, which leads me to my question. Are there any albums in the works?
There is, actually.
Nice.
And if you are comfortable sharing with us with limited information that you can, because we know it's top secret probably.
Secret vaults.
You have actually heard a couple of the songs that are gonna be on.
Are they the ones that you emailed me
Yes.
on the live stream?
Nice.
This is really cool. I'm just gonna share with
And
him.
the funny thing is, I
Yeah.
don't know if you told him, but I asked you to say something inspirational, and I think it was around maybe 30 minutes, and then it was done.
Yes.
No way.
Yeah, so I was actually just briefly talking to him about that interaction, but because we were so rushed and still trying to get some things done, I wasn't able to fully tell him. So what had happened is he asked me while on my live stream, hey, can you say something inspirational? And usually that's how I end my lives, and that's why he's asking. And I like to leave with a positive note.
Nice.
So I decided to, yeah, sure, Monalo, here you go. And he said, oh man, wait, I wasn't recording. I didn't get it. Can you say it again? I'm like, all right, I'll try to the best of my ability. I didn't really know why. And he said, I'm going to make this into a track. I'll be right back. And half an hour later, pops back in. He's like, hey, check your email.
No way.
And it's a track. And in the intro, it's me in my giving that talk. And he just recorded a full song. Very well done. Surprised me, dude. Surprised me.
Yeah. I can tell you there's going to be over 30 songs on it.
Holy mac, dude.
Whoa. Oh, here's a good question. So there's going to be over 30 songs, which I'm both impressed, but I'm also not impressed, because how long does it take for you to make a song?
Yeah,
Tell
please.
us. Let the people know. I know, but they didn't know.
So Fastlane took about an hour and a half.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Interesting.
That's it's just that the time is ridiculous. Like, so my question was like, yeah, it takes you an hour, but how in the world do you make up your own beats, or do you choose them from someone else? The lyrics.
I go on YouTube usually, and I just grab a free beat.
Okay.
But there is, because I produced songs and beats for people for over 7 years.
Oh my God.
So I can make my own beat, and I have made my own beat. And the first ever beat I ever made for the songs wasn't for the Moonlight, but it was for All Alone.
Oh my God. So my question is, why do you do that? Why do you pick it up? If you can make your own beats, why do you go off of a YouTube and you take it?
Sometimes you feel like you can make an entire beat for a song.
Right.
And then you make an entire beat, but then it doesn't match the style you wanted. And that's where it can become complicated. And the song All Alone was meant to be the Moonlight.
Ooh.
But it became a different song. And that's where everything can come into place.
Right.
Wow, dude.
Impressive.
I had a producer at one point.
Okay.
And he was a good producer, I'll admit. But at the same time, I've had over 7 years under my belt, and I felt like I could mix my vocals pretty well and all that.
Oh my
God. I didn't fire him. He's still a producer I could use. I just haven't contacted him.
That is very, very impressive. I think that's incredible. Like, when when Moy told me about the song, I was like, man, the uke on Moonlight, I was like, it just has such a catchy rhythm. And I was like, okay, but the thing that kind of what made it awesome was the fact that you could just flow on it really easily. And I see song after song after song, your improvement is just through the roof. So like he was saying, like he's like giving you little things to like work on, and you just take it. And he just showed me some like exclusive stuff for your album. And I literally, my jaw literally dropped, because I'm like, oh my God, this is amazing. The fact that
those were like at least 30 to 20 minutes, and I'm still in the area of refining them with background vocals,
oh my God,
ad libs, but that's just like the basics. Because what I tell people is, if you're going to make an under-hour song, you have to realize it isn't going to be what it can possibly be. It's going to be the basics of a song.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to have a like originality to it, but it's also not going to be the best work you can physically do.
Of course.
And that's why I can make songs really fast, but I spend maybe 1 or 2 hours on just one song. refining it, putting in all the
Wow.
work I physically
You are,
can.
I'm going to say this, you are a diamond in the rough right now, but
Yeah.
you are going to be a freaking diamond. I can tell you that much. It's incredible.
Dude, it's just been amazing to witness. And the song, I'll only say the song title, but because but I showed him the one where you included my vocals in the beginning.
Oh my God.
Grown Men Cry
Boom.
is the name of the song.
It's
And
crazy good.
just briefly, I was just playing it for him, and I was asking him questions, and he's like, "I'm sorry, I can't answer right now. I am in awe."
I'm just ridiculous. It was ridiculous just hearing that. I was like, dude, that's him?
I
Absolutely.
wanted to add a different style for the album, which I can say there is going to be rap with it at the same time.
I love it.
Mhm.
Love it. Sounds great. Dude, just keep doing it.
And that's also where Fastlane Counting Down comes out on the 20th.
Nice. Hey.
Yeah.
Keep an eye out for that one.
Absolutely.
Dream
yeah.
of You, I found out where Moy is from that. I hope you know.
What?
No way, Whittier.
Lincoln.
Lincoln.
Close.
Close, but we're not gonna.
It's where it was in the direct area of where 37 streams came from.
Oh, okay, that's interesting.
Now I wonder who could have had 37.
This guy's got a
streams.
VPN on because he does not live in Lincoln. I can tell. He is Nebraska though, but he's not in
Nebraska.
It's close. I think it's just in like the general area.
Yeah.
Lincoln. Sure, we'll just say that. Yeah, that'd be crazy.
It's actually really funny though. That is freaking hilarious. And yeah, okay. So the reason that he knows is, so when you showed me "Dream of You," I told you, man, I can't wait for this to drop on Spotify, because you showed me the YouTube one, right? And because you tend to drop it on YouTube first, and then it drops on Spotify. Mm-hmm.
I drop it on SoundCloud. An hour later, I'll drop it on YouTube, and then it'll be on all plats in a couple days.
Nice.
Nice.
I've learned that I can get my songs out on Spotify and all that for free
Mhm.
with United Masters.
Ooh.
Nice.
But I have to constantly cancel a subscription. That's the only way I can do it.
A loophole, bro.
It's a very
Loophole.
big loophole, and I feel like they should fix it. I feel like keep it, but at the same time fix it just a tad bit, because they do not catch you.
I love that.
dude.
I love that.
And, like, okay, so just really briefly touching on "Dream of You." "Dream of You," I feel, when I comparing it to the first song that I heard of yours, "The Moonlight," and then to see and hear the rest of your songs that came out up until "Dream of You," for me, it's like the pinnacle that you've reached up until now, that we've heard "Waiting Love," and I'm like, oh my gosh, this guy just keeps growing.
Oh, yeah.
"Dream of You" with the crowd vocals, the feel overall is just such a beautiful thing, and it makes me feel like I'm running through a field, having very like deep personal thoughts, and
yeah.
kind of like soul searching within myself. And so, what was your main goal with that song? Because stylistically, it's a little bit different from what you've previously released.
So what happened was the entire crowd vocals was a complete accident.
Oh.
What happened was it basically was supposed to be a 2-layer and a 1-layer for ad libs. 1 layer for the ad libs, and then 2 layers so you can go back and forth with them.
Right.
But the beat itself, with the background vocals itself, with like the harmonies in the background,
Yeah.
was already so loud. So I said, you know what? Let's just do crowd vocals.
Nice.
And that's how it became my favorite song
Nice.
so far.
Well, there we go. We got his favorite song.
Nice, absolutely.
Counting Down is my second favorite because it just has a unique style to it, because it can go from rap to like slower and then back to rap in like seconds. And Counting Down, I mean that's Waiting Love. Counting Down is the one line that I actually felt resonate with me was, I'm counting down the years I have to sing this melody, because I know that I am young. I'm 17, but it's also at the same time, it is very possible that I will quit or I could lose
Oh
all
my
of it.
god, dude, you just blew my mind saying that you're 17. Oh my god. Dude, out of all of it, yes, the fact that you're
That's
17 and you have this mindset and that you're
Yeah.
growing like that, literally, if I had your brain at 17, by 21, I would be completely in the stars right now.
Yeah.
And that's how good you are without even you knowing. And I know that you can get there. And the fact that you were listening and doing everything that you're doing, not only the fact that you are like taking everything on this road and you're actually doing something, it's just incredible that you are just how you talk and how you are. That's just amazing. I love it. I love it.
Dude, just your coachability, your
Holy
teachability,
crap.
and your ear for constructive criticism.
And not only
Like-
that, but the music, like the fact
Yeah.
that he can produce at 17 and he's like, there we go. Dude, the fact that you can just do that is just amazing. It just shows how much you love music and how much you have to give. The creativity is just insane from you. And I just
Absolutely.
can't wait. I can't wait to see you in like 2 years from now. It's going to be mind blowing.
My plan is to get on a stage. That's that's my biggest plan because I'd love to, because when an artist gets on a stage, they get on there thinking, okay, I'm about to do a song, I'm about to do this and this in front of 1,000 peoples, maybe like 30. But at the same time, the accomplishment of even getting up on a stage is worth it.
Yeah, dude.
And that's where I think
Love
I
it.
want to have that moment where I feel like I made it and I can help people.
Dude, I love
Because the reason why I started music wasn't for money, wasn't for greed, it wasn't for selfishness. I wanted a hobby that I could do and possibly help people.
Beautiful.
My music isn't just music, it's an outlet, a story,
Yes.
and emotion that most artists don't have.
Right. A lot of them
You get like a bunch of people in a room. Only one person, maybe one person, is gonna have that emotion to them, that drive, that power to their vocals that will help other people.
yes.
Right.
And NF was my inspiration for wanting to start music, and because he helped me
Beautiful.
with his
Absolutely. And since
music.
we're touching on that real quick, we had a brief conversation, you and I, because I feel like this aligns with what we're talking about now. When you could you tell us what you were going through right before you found my live stream and had me listen to your song? If we can return to that conversation that we had off camera.
I have ADHD, severe ADHD,
Wow.
and I get distracted very easily.
Mhm.
And I went through almost 100 hobbies by now. I know how to realistically draw literally anything. I know how to. I did producing for 7 years basically because I had a hobby then. And there's a lot of other things that I can probably name, but I can't remember. But
ADHD.
at the same time, I was thinking songs were a hobby. I didn't think of it as, I had the mindset, well, okay, I like doing this, now for the next thing. And what helped me was going at the mindset of, okay, if I can find one person, just a single individual, doesn't have to be 5, 7, 1,000, just one person that genuinely loves my music without having to have money in their hands to see it, I can prove to myself that I'm doing something correct. Because when I moved into this place, because I'm in assisted living for my mental illnesses, and when I moved in here, I was very depressed and lonely because
Right.
I had no one, I had no outlet.
Dude.
So when I got my mic back, this is from Walmart, and it has been
Wow.
4 years since I got this.
Like
So when I grabbed this mic, I was like, I want to do something I wanted to do for a long time and make a song.
Wow.
And I made it, and I thought it was completely terrible. I'm not even gonna lie. I thought it was trash. I thought I wasn't gonna make it. I had so many negative things going in my mind.
Mhm.
But at the same time, I wanted to prove to myself
Dude, that's
that I could
so.
keep something.
I just have a quick question right now. That mic is the mic you use to record your music. A Walmart mic. Oh my god!
No
It sounds
way, man.
so good.
And it's broken.
Dude,
Wow.
remember that guy in your live stream who said, "What kind of mic should I buy?"
Yes.
Yeah, dude, right here is a good testament right now that you can,
yeah.
if you love music enough and you can master, mix anything on your audio, the mic doesn't matter.
Right.
It does not matter.
There are mics that there's these type of mics where it's like you have to plug it in.
Yeah.
Matter. If you get like the ones for like recording where it's up to here and it's just held there,
Oh yeah, the loud.
like clip, yeah, those never use that. Don't do it.
Don't use that
Don't.
guy. Don't use that. Don't use that, guys. You heard it. For music, don't do it.
Absolutely.
Don't do it. Stay away.
It'll be more pain. You can make it sound good. It'll just be more hard.
Ridiculous.
And, Monalo, I think one of the first things that we talked about, because we've talked about doing an interview and chatting with you for a while, actually, you and I, we've talked about this for a while. And over a month, yes. And you told me to do my homework. And I did not do my homework.
Ooh.
So now what we're going to do, because I want to hear it from him. So
Disrespect. Oh,
End the call. End the call.
I think it's really exciting because your name is Monalo.
But your
actual name
it or it could be Monalo, or I've heard so many different names by now. I've heard Mona Louie. I don't know how they got it, but I heard it.
Yeah. So Monalo, you told me to do my research because it's somehow tied to the Mona Lisa. Can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, I like.
If you look at the Mona Lisa, the Mona Lisa, you just see a girl smiling, right?
Yes.
That person has never been found out who they are, and to top it all off, that smile is a front.
Yes.
And the point of my songs is to prove that you don't need to hide. You don't need to fake something. You need to be real. And that's how you'll be loved and accepted for who you are.
Love that.
Yeah.
Because I had multiple friends that did drugs and all that stuff.
Right.
And I basically had the mindset of I need to change for these people. I need to be someone they would like.
Oh my gosh.
And
Wow.
I was starting to develop this entire different personality, and it was taking over my mind. And I was basically growing DID into my body, dissociative something disorder.
Right.
Yeah.
Where you have multiple personalities. I was growing that from just a personality, and it was becoming me.
Yeah.
And I didn't want that. So when I picked the name Monalo, I was thinking, well, I want my songs to be an outlet. I want it to be catchy, but I also want it to be real. And the realest thing you can think of is a person you don't know, you've never seen, but you love looking at them, no matter how much. Because she's a real person. She was faking a smile for a painting, but you have to realize that in the long run, she had a smile. She was a real person. She wouldn't have. There's no person in the entire world that's going to fake something and wouldn't spend over 30 years on a painting. That's how long it was.
Dang.
If not more. Leonardo da Vinci spent so long on that painting that person aged over and over, and he had to change.
That's crazy. So that's what your name is based off? That is incredible. Incredible, dude. That's really deep diving. We're shocked, really.
Yeah.
So I wanted him to do his research, because then he would know how long it took, and we don't know who this person is, but we go and see them every day, and they have a legacy.
Right, man, that's incredible. So that's your name. So that's incredible. So now that you did that, I guess my question would be like, so when you're writing your own music, right? When do you do it?
I'm not gonna lie to you right now.
You don't write?
I have never wrote anything down.
You just do it off your brain. No way. So
Wow.
when does that happen? Like, does it happen at 3 a.m? Does it happen during lunch, during breakfast? When does that happen when you get the inspiration to write your 1 hour songs?
I could be in the shower one day. I could be making coffee in the morning.
Dude.
Inspiration hits whenever you have that area in your mind where you are motivated enough to do something. You can have inspiration, but without the motivation and the drive, it isn't going to come to life.
Wow, that's, oh my gosh, I'm like in awe. And so that leads us actually to our next question is like, what is your inspiration behind writing music that I know you touched on, but we want to know like what's the main driver still to this day?
My dad is currently in a hotel paying $400 a week.
Okay.
And he barely gets paid enough to do groceries in a week.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So the main thing that helps me with my drive and my intuition and my power to do this is family. Now it sounds super cliche, but it's true.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I hate seeing my dad have to constantly be waiting for something, waiting for an opportunity, when I'd constantly tell him, I'll help you, I'll help you, I'll help you, when I never have the money.
Right.
I never have the connections to do it. So the main thing I want and the main thing that keeps me going is helping people, including family. And that's where I think that most artists get it confused. When you enter the industry, most artists just want fame, money, and they're greedy, and they make deals that they shouldn't.
Right.
I could be independent my entire life, but based off of the amount of money I've made off of about 2 sales, I made $2. And I'm probably the happiest person in the entire world.
Just a quick pause. Talking about sales. So I went on TikTok Live just briefly before while we were doing sound check and stuff. Ray Shannon on TikTok, whom you know, ordered some stickers, and she wanted me to let you know that she absolutely loves
you.
the stickers. Absolutely loves it. And so yeah, I just wanted to plug that in real quick. And then we wanted to just
with TikTok, they do not let you put any links that are clickable into your bio unless you have 1,000 followers.
Yeah,
Sadly.
So that's where I'm trying to gain 1,000 followers.
We'll help
There
you.
you
This will help you right here. So we're gonna try and just boost it up for you for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I don't know if you guys know the radio station 97.1.
We don't, but where is that located? So we know.
That is based in New York.
New York. So where do you live?
Yeah. I'm curious. Yeah.
I'm very curious right now. Dude, your life is
Wisconsin, but it's based out of New York, and it has over 1 million people listening every single day.
Okay.
And I literally just need to, because nowadays 2020, since 2020, everything has gone downhill for radio stations, everyone.
true.
So they need money to stay afloat. Like back then, they would pay you to have your music.
You have to pay them.
You have to pay them still at the fee because they're playing your music.
Right.
They have to have some type of money. And the best thing is, they loved my music and they followed me. I talked to them through text, and all I have to get is $50.
So I wanted to also mention from that TikTok live. So Ray wanted me to let you know that the stickers that they arrived, they're amazing. And then I went ahead and asked a couple people if they wanted to ask you a couple questions. And so I know you'll know some of these usernames, and it's just a little quick shout out to them. So I believe it was Edgy Rider. Edgy Rider asks, who is your favorite, or what is your favorite superhero?
My favorite superhero from like when I was younger or to now, like present?
I guess right now. Well, let's do both. Let's do both.
Yeah. It's a
When
twofer.
I was little, it had to have been Batman.
Okay. We were just talking about.
No. The fact. Let's just give you a little insight. While we were doing live, everyone was looking at Funko Pops, and I literally have like 3 Funko Pops that are Batman. And they're like, Batman. And then Batman joined into the freaking stream. He's like, I'm Batman. And like the fact that you just said Batman right now is hilarious.
The funny thing is, I got banned with the Joker account.
Oh, no way.
Oh, yes.
Joker account got banned for apparently offensive username.
So Thought Process asks, if you were to get big, would you tour or would you stay the way that you are?
I feel like I would tour, but I also, because when touring, you don't have time to make songs.
True.
Mm-hmm.
I would tour every 5 months, at the minimum 5 months, if not every year, because I'd rather have songs go out to the people that are listening than have 3 songs I can play at a live concert.
Yeah, absolutely.
I feel like that's where it comes down to the decision making of, do you want the people to hear it there, or do you want it to hear it yourself and there?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. I think another question also was what your favorite food is.
Ooh, I'm getting hungry right now.
I'm getting hungry too.
Is that better not be hella delicious?
Make me hungry, man. Stop making me hungry. To this day, they have the best enchiladas ever, man. I swear, those enchiladas were the best.
You heard it here first. Best enchiladas ever.
Oh, I love the red ones. What is your recording setup like?
It's actually right over there too right now. It is a TV with a slightly broken desk where it's just crooked and it's leaning right against the wall just enough where it stays up. And I have this microphone. I have my laptop down here. And it's over there obviously at times. And I just record with a TV, a rocking chair, and my laptop. And my microphone. That's about it. These are my favorite headphones, but I never used
Nice.
We're honored for this.
the JBLs. I have JBLs for recording.
There you go. That's freaking awesome. I like how like simple, like this really does go to show like how simple your setup is, but it's all about the drive, all about you and
well, if you're really thinking about it, Billie Eilish made her singles in her bedroom with her brother with just a microphone and a laptop too.
Dude, that's crazy. So that just shows everyone like the only thing stopping you from actually getting out there and actually putting yourself like in front of everyone is yourself.
Yep,
that's
absolutely.
It. That is the only thing, because if freaking Monalo can do this off a Walmart mic,
dude.
and make. Dude, there's no excuse. There is no excuse.
Absolutely.
So this guy is an inspiration walking. I'm gonna be honest with you. Look at me. You are my inspiration right now. I am not. Oh gosh, look at him. Oh. You are my inspiration right now. I'm not kidding. Like you have touched me in a spot where I'm like, wow. What I thought I couldn't do, now I know I believe I can do, and I just want to encourage you. Keep doing it. I can't wait for that album to drop. I will be there and I will listen. And when you do get famous, because you will, I want a spot front row VIP. We want both of us there.
Yeah.
Free. It's completely free. I swear.
We will rock your merch. We will be there, and we will just be in awe, because we'll be like, wow, that is what true dedication takes, and
Yeah.
we love it. So keep doing what you're doing.
I don't know if you saw my story on TikTok, the one with the expanded photo. That photo is going on to merch.
Oh my
actually.
God.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Nice.
And just a quick thing. What is your TikTok? So the people who are following,
Yeah.
they can follow you on TikTok.
It's Monalo, Monalo .mp3.
Like MP and then the number 3, or actually spelled out 3. Nice. So MP3, check that out. Guys, follow him on TikTok and Instagram. And that's your Instagram as well?
My Instagram is _mp3.
Okay, so it's Monalo _mp3.
Or you can just look up Monalo.
Monalo, guys. Just DM him if you guys think he's awesome. Send him a message. If you guys need inspiration, literally, and message him. He is amazing.
I feel like the hardest thing is when you reach out to an artist and they're like, I charge for a feature. No matter how big they are.
Just touching on that real quick. I know we're going a little bit longer than we expected, but this is just so good.
Oh my God!
Speaking of features, okay, so just to give you a little bit of background insight on my lives, a lot of artists that come in at the same time, and Monalo's one of my regulars and very helpful mod, which I'm very grateful for all of the help that you provide, and also all of the jokes and the funnies and stuff. But here in the lives, he's actually been very proactive on networking with people and then talking about like features and stuff, and they connect. And so I see that now from the people that you've been able to connect with just on the live streams as they come in and out. Have you been able to collaborate with some people? I know the answer to it already, but I want everybody else to know.
Well, Lolabra was the one that actually came back to me with it. O'Day, the one that came in the one time, he said, "Hey, yeah, I'll do it." Never got back to me. There's been a lot of others too. I'd have to look at my phone to actually see them.
Right.
But every single person that I've ever asked from the live basically didn't even respond to me, or just like responded to me and then just left me on red. Low Labra, though, the one that I'm good friends with now,
Yes,
and I'm planning out going to California to talk to him and help him out with his music and stuff,
yeah,
is the one that I actually made around 4 songs now with.
Dude,
yeah. I think I've only heard one.
I got a quick question.
Yes.
Do you have a name for that album yet?
The album?
Ooh,
Yes.
I don't know if I can tell you that.
Okay.
All
Hey,
good,
hey, all good. Hey, but another question
I'll
was.
tell you a hint though.
Okay, give us a hint. Give us
What's
a
the
hint. Give us a hint.
Depression, but happiness.
Oh, Depression of Happiness. Oh my God, that is so. Wow, that's even that's a good title.
yeah.
That is really makes you
Dude.
think.
The title is about depression and happiness mixed together.
Oh my
There's a word for it.
Oh my God! If you guys are technical and are Google really good at Google oriented, look it up and
Give us your guesses here in the comment section.
Comments in the bottom if you guys have an idea of what his album, and Monalo will DM you personally to tell you no.
Yes, I will say specifically no, even if it's correct.
Another
Awesome.
question I had. I know you have your singles, right? I think I saw one of your TikToks that said not every photo can be a album cover, right? So what is your album cover for this photo? I mean, for the
Photo for this album cover.
Exactly. Or if you can tell us.
I can. It is one of those photos.
And those photos
dive in there, guys.
Yeah.
Seeing it in about a month. If you guys want to go check it out,
Check it out
Yes.
before he takes it off.
Yeah, go find that TikTok
never know.
and let us
Follow him
know.
on TikTok, guys. You guys want to know if he is the guy.
Absolutely. So thank you so much for all of your time, Monalo. It's been awesome just talking to you. It's been a pleasure.
Inspirational.
Inspiration. You got my creative juices going,
Dude,
bro.
he does.
And like,
Go make a song, man. Go make an EP. You promised all of us.
Yes, I did. I'll be hopping back into music. And,
He better, because then I'll interview him next time. I'll call him on Zoom and be like, hey.
Even if he's in the room.
Yeah, exactly.
With the laptop up there, like, yes, I know what you're talking about. Can't we just do this in person, man?
Nope. I mean, I probably could, actually. It would be better.
Probably could, dude.
I like that.
But yeah, thank you so much for your time.
I think
and
before I go,
yes.
the last thing I should say.
Yes, please.
If you have inspiration, you can have that. You can have the songs and your lyrics in your mind, but without the will, the drive, and the power and the reasoning behind it, it is never truly real music.
Dude, you are like a philosopher at this point. Dude.
I have a large vocabulary.
Yes, you do. And a quick thing, because I know you mentioned voice acting. What voices can you do?
You probably know how to do a lot.
Oh boy! Well, I tell you what, I can't tell you too much.
Okay, wow.
Frog here.
That's a good one.
There's a lot more I can do.
Oh
voice
my
acting.
God.
What?
Hello there, mate. How's it going?
Dude, do a freaking TikTok just doing that. Because I would
For
watch
real.
you.
Absolutely.
You are a man
Like-
of many, many talents. I love it.
That's
Bro.
freaking amazing, dude. Wow.
Also,
Thank you.
if people
Yeah.
want to know what these headphones are, they're the Cohen E7.
Oh my gosh.
There
nice.
you go. Shout out Cohen.
Shout out to everyone. Shout out to Walmart for that mic.
These headphones are from an independent business person that made
Oh,
these,
nice.
and I
Wow.
got them for a gift, and I just thought, well, that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Shout out to them, guys. Go look at how you spell their name so they can get like a little shout out.
COWINSE7 basically is what it's called. The Cohen E7.
All right. And before we leave, since we're doing shout outs, do you want to give any shout outs to anyone that might be watching this or who you're going to share it to?
Before you go.
Before we cut, let's make this raw because we lost him for a little bit.
Yeah.
And now we're back. So you were saying shout outs and you were saying something about thought process.
Yes.
And giving him a shout out. So
my shout out is thought process because he was the first person to reach out and be like, "Hey, can I write a verse for your song?" And I'm still waiting for it. I really want him to send it. I'd love to have a verse by him so that I can have him as a feature.
Oh, that is, dude. Thought process, freaking do it, because a feature is nothing to like look down on. That is huge. So pick it up. He's calling you out. I mean, he's shouting you out.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
The second person I have is Lil Abra, because he was the first one to actually reach out and we become best friends, and I've been there for him, he's been there for me.
Nice.
And I think that we have a very good friendship, and I think he deserves a lot more love to his songs than
Right. And
I like that.
Lol Abra, which, if I'm correct, is spelled Lul.
capital L and capital A for the first two letters. So it's the first letters of the L for Lol and Abra. So it's capital L UL capital A BRA.
Yeah, absolutely.
Follow him, guys.
Give these great artists a follow, and thank you so much for all of your time, Monalo. We greatly appreciate it. This has been truly a motivating, like a soul touching, heart pumping conversation, mind blowing even. And we were just talking about it while we had some technical difficulties here. Like, we're just so blown away and so inspired. We've come away so inspired, and thank you for your time, man.
You have given us that, like you said, you have given us that drive to not give ourselves excuses anymore.
Yeah.
And to actually do it. So, I mean, dude, hats off to you, because you are incredible, one of a kind. And guys, look out for that album that's coming out. And do you figure out the name and the album cover is on his TikTok. 1 month left, so make sure you find it. And
After a month, it's getting deleted. Y'all have to find it. I'm gonna post like 50 of them tonight, and you guys can't.
There you go.
I love that. Any idea when that album will drop, though?
Ooh, yes.
I only have the 2 songs. I was planning on making an album for a while.
Okay.
And considering it's 30 songs and each song takes about 2 hours, it could be over a month.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
So just follow him on his TikTok.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he'll make a video about it. But I know you dropped a new song.
Two songs. There's Fast Lane and Waiting Love.
Fast
The
Lane
new
and
song,
Waiting.
the newest song that's going to be coming out on the 20th is Counting Down. And that's just the one about how you have such a small life and you should be happy for what you have and
Love it.
and show yourself that you're worth it. I
Right.
have a story for every song, but that one is just
Love it,
motivational.
dude. That's crazy. So that March 20th,
Stay tuned.
stay tuned for that. I hope we can get like a little snippet so I can add it on the end.
Actually, it should. Yeah, it's on my TikTok actually.
Oh,
All right.
nice. Okay, I will try to figure that out.
It's the one. It's just the one where it says, "I'm counting down the years I have for this melody." You should easily find it. It's not that far down.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
I will go and put that. And guys, March 20th, that's when it drops.
Mhm.
And
You know, thank you for everything, Monalo. We appreciate your time. We thank you so much for sharing the insight into who Monalo is, your music, and these philosophical
Oh my God.
conversations. And so,
A human that grew up too fast.
yeah, I believe that.
yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
True.
And so that was our second interview for the Raw and Center segment. And so we just want to let you all know that you guys matter. You guys are amazing. Stay creative. We hope that this was a positive influence for you guys. Don't forget to check out all of the artists that we interview here. And as always, keep it raw.
Woo!
Yeah.
Woo! Dude, that was awesome.
My mental state is plummeting down to the grave. It could be that I just did, or I am just lost.